engine when I was little, and so did my children when they were growing up as well. It's really still really popular, isn't it?
It is. It seems to be anyway. I think maybe we wouldn't be in 80 years old if it weren't.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you remember then, Christopher, the first time you realised that the characters had become a part of family life for so many listeners?
I suppose it was when I was at prep school in 1949, and my father sent me a copy of the book he just had published, Thomas the Tank Engine again. And for a few days, not more, it would have been a different day. For a few days, not more, the other kids said, "Oh, there's Awdry. His father writes books."
Yeah.
And it was I was popular, I suppose, for about a week, and then it all died away.
Obviously, you took over, didn't you, writing the Railway series? What was that like for you then, when you took over from your dad?
It was an eye-opener. Excuse me, I hadn't expected anything particular. The stories were written for my own son, who had been roughly the age I had been when I had measles. He liked them, but I was never quite sure that they were going to reach the same sort of audience as that Father's had. I was going to say written in a different style. I tried to be as similar as possible, but I'm not sure it worked.
Well, I think it has, hasn't it? I think it's really popular. I mean, my children, who are 11 and 7 now, they used to read them and watch them as well. And I guess with you, as Christopher, along the way, you introduced new characters and adventures. I mean, for you, how important was that?
Well, important for me anyway, because writing the same stories, or not the same stories, but writing stories about characters that were already there is somehow not so original as it could be. So I needed to bring a few interesting things, hopefully, along with Thomas, Percy, and the rest.
Yeah. What would you say is the best piece of advice your father gave you about telling stories for children?
Probably start off with a bang. Not literally, necessarily, but start off with a sentence that gets their interest and makes them keen to turn over the page and read on.
Can I ask you then, Christopher, is there at any point that you've included any kind of technical details in the books that only railway buffs tend to spot and not the average listener, the reader?
Yes, I believe I have. Once or twice. The point that Father always used to make was that the kids may not understand what you're writing, but with any luck, their father, will be able to explain it. Not everyone is technically minded, I know, but it's generally possible to deduce what the safety valve, or whatever it is, is for, and that conveys to the child.
Yeah, definitely. So you're now discussing your life in a one-off show, aren't you, with Pete Waterman? I mean, how excited are you about that?
Oh, it's great. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a new departure for me, being on a London stage, but there you are. That's something I've waited 85 years for, I suppose.
Yeah, brilliant. What can people expect?
They can expect sorry about this.
It's okay, don't worry.
There's a taste of what to expect. We've got unaired footage from a TV documentary,
Brilliant.
an audition recording of one of the Railway series stories, recorded in 1957 by a then known narrator, who actually went on to become the voice of some very well-known children's TV shows.
Excellent.
This audition obviously has never been heard before, and there are items from my own personal collection that I've taken ever since Father passed in 1997.
Yeah. Well, he sounds brilliant, Chris. Yeah, it really, really does. It's been a pleasure talking to you, Christopher. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Take care. That is Christopher Awdry there, who took over writing the Railway series after